I'd love to introduce to the stage Will Hawkes, who is the author of The Garden of Lonely Souls, and Rhiannon Griffiths, who is going to be hosting the Q&A.
So I'll start us right off the bat. So, Will, can you tell us what your book is about?
My book is mainly about so they're about grief or not, and like coming to terms with it or not, and like rekindling back a relationship to the community it is a part of. So.
Thank you. So when you're talking about your book, what is the key theme and or message of your book?
I think don't be too hard on yourself when you lost someone. Mainly, just can like process what it in a healthy way of going through and whatnot, and like the importance of community and whatnot, and in like rural the communities and whatnot. Yeah.
So what is it about those themes that kind of made you want to talk about it some more?
As a childhood, I used to live very rural, in the middle of nowhere. So it was just that reconnecting with nature and whatnot, and want to do like a story about it and whatnot. Yeah.
Thanks. So when you come down to it, what was the biggest inspiration for your story? It's a big hard question, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, very good question. I don't know. Few bits. A little bit personal experience. So just mainly through COVID, just kind of feel down and whatnot. So I thought just process into like a bit of a small book and whatnot. So just had through it, basically. Yeah.
When you were talking about your experiences of COVID, and from when you were giving a brief intro of what your book is about, a lot of it is around community and bringing community back together. Is that something that you wanted to highlight more in developing your story and publishing it?
Yeah, I think around COVID it got a little more insane than knowing it before, so I think I'm more lonelier, so I've emphasised communities in this day and age and whatnot, and how important it is to have that relationship with someone. Yeah.
Would you say that at the minute there's like a sense of community that's been lost and we should go back to it more and help each other out?
Yeah, I think so. Mainly, people are getting more lonely, through generation to generation, and we lost that kind of town hall-esque communities and stuff. Few people going and whatnot, so I think it's just important to have those parts in our society and whatnot. Yeah.
Thanks so much. So, after your readers have read your book, what hope do you want them to take from the story?
I don't know. Hopefully hope in some ways and stuff. So it's not like all doom and gloom. We can bring back people and like process through loss and whatnot. So, yeah. And like there's a light in the dark tunnel and stuff like that. So that's my hope that people get from the book.
Is it like a sense of hope that when people find the community again, they can feel better and make friends feel happy about themselves?
I think more confident in themselves and the people around them. So.
Thanks for sharing. So, when you're writing your book, does one of the main characters hold a special place in your heart, and if so, why?
I do like the attorney. I had very fun describing him. I think it's quite a very goofy-esque character, from like a time, from a lost period of time, kind of like stuck in that like time vortex and just stuck in like 1920s and stuff. I do love. It's kind of fun.
So good, thank you so much. We'll open it up to questions from the audience, if that's okay. Shall I pass the mic over to you? Yeah, that's okay.
Hi, Will. So, could you give me a description of your book? What's it about and who's in it?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's essentially about Michael who has tragically lost his sister and has lost contact with her. So it's about coming back home, rekindling that community relationship and to fulfill her sister's dream of refurbishing her dream house and whatnot. So yeah.
Who else is in the story? What's the Lieutenant's name?
I forgot. Been so long.
Have a quick look.
What? I'm going to call him Eugene. I don't think I gave him a name, so yeah. I think, and also Michael's aunt. I think called I think called no, it's not. I think Hazel or something. I've forgotten. So yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Any more questions?
Do you want me to just shout?
Yeah, sure.
I've been lucky enough to read the book and I found it quite profound, that idea of using the community as a catalyst, I suppose, making amends with the lost years of the sister. Is this something that is experiential for you, or is it just something that was created a tool to get to the arc of the story?
Yeah, both really. So just that reconnection and stuff, and also a really good tool to get the story forward. Yeah. So yeah.
I also, as a little aside, the illustrations are really, really good.
Thank you.
Particularly the one on the train station.
It's good to hear. Little fun fact: I did all the illustrations myself. So yeah. Thank you. Sorry, is there any more questions? Okay.
Well, something that I'd like to say is that it's been really beautiful to see your journey in developing this book. So Will was one of the first participants of our Marginal programme we started in 2019, and to see your skill grow over time was just really absolutely gorgeous. And this story is definitely one that everyone should read, because it's so much about community and finding yourself and finding your friends and finding your place in the world. Is there anything that you'd like to say for everyone as a final piece about the book, or something you'd like to share?
Just please read the book. That's all I have to say, really.
Well, the book, you're able to buy the book at our Marginal table. We just want to say thank you so much for your time today, everyone, for coming to listen to Will's story and Will's journey.